welcome back, everyone.
Time to go in. Hey, Steve.
So, first off, for those of you wondering, I will not be using Himiko's skill.
It just immediately tells us what the right truth
Well,
bullet
it's
is.
after enough time, but it's like, that ruins part of the game for me.
Yeah,
so
that's not that fun.
I don't want it. So, anyway, we'll quickly go through it all. If you don't care, skip ahead a bit.
Yep.
Alright, so truth bullets. Okay.
Doesn't tell us who the victim is.
Yeah, it just says...
They were definitely crushed, and it was an EXISAL store.
Yeah, they were... It's just where we found it. So, obviously, Himiko put the black case through it for Kaito. She should not know how to make the crossbow unless new evidence comes up.
Correct.
Poison was just in there, like Patrick said, to probably coat the arrows.
Yep. Maybe Himiko also put that in the black bag as well.
Maybe.
Well, they said it was kind of cramped in the black bag, didn't they?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we'll see.
The
crossbow, a disassembled crossbow. That doesn't look disassembled to me.
Yeah.
Large black case. It was complicated to assemble. Okay.
Kaito, Maki, or us are the only ones that I think could do it.
Right.
Maybe Kokichi, but that's kind of stretching it.
Yeah.
Where it was.
Yeah. Disassembled. 3 arrows all have blood on them, so...
Kaito got...
Kaito had sleeve, had 1 in them.
Yeah, Kokichi had 2 as well.
Correct, yeah.
So that's where all 3 are, but just because of the lines of them, it makes it a little hard to tell.
What do you mean?
Like, notice the blood trails on them. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a lot of, like, dividing points where it's like...
Those aren't blood. The red parts aren't blood. Only the pink tips are blood.
Oh.
That's just, like, how
God
they're
fucking
designed.
damn it.
There is no red blood in this game, Steven.
I got confused. So, yeah, he probably coughed up, or that's where they got stabbed.
Something like that.
Hit with a hammer, most likely, because it was
The 2 EXISALs at the scene. The other was in the middle of the hangar. Okay.
Yeah, and it was brought back, which is why the alarm didn't go off, because it doesn't for that. The power was cut off. It can only go up, down, and stop.
There's a safety feature saying that humans shouldn't have been able to get crushed in there.
Yeah, so it leads me to believe that the person was dead.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, it's just to get rid of the evidence.
Yeah, I know, but, like, you know, let's see. Infrared sensor, I don't know how long it takes a body to cool, so I'm not sure.
Kaito's coat, probably a red herring. It just shows us that he probably got shot in the shoulder? No. In the side.
Wait, which sleeve is the one that he doesn't put his arm through?
That one.
Okay.
It's the one on his right.
Okay.
So it probably, like, go in, like, through his side.
But that's the left sleeve.
Isn't that his right sleeve?
It says it's the left sleeve. Only the left sleeve was sticking out from the hydraulic press.
Okay, then that was his arm. Fuck. Okay, yeah, so drag body probably.
He saw Himiko coming with the black bag.
Yeah. It is protected, a lot of stuff. You and I both know it, there's not much to say.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the EXISAL went in and scratched it, is my best guess.
If that was used, it might have been either Maki's or Kaito's.
I'm going with Kaito's. Maybe Maki will bring hers up in class around how it was in her room.
They were protecting Monokuma, even though Kokichi had it on a remote control, so he was controlling what they were doing.
Yeah. There were 3, and we only know what happened to 1.
Correct.
Strike 9 poison, probably the poison. It is 100% fail, so yeah, both of them could have theoretically just died. Like, it could have been both of them just killed each other, but that makes it hard for Kaito to just stick Kokichi's clothes in the toilet, unless Kokichi was really into that idea.
And I haven't seen Kokichi during the entire investigation or until the start of the class trial. Okay.
Yeah.
So it could potentially also be him in the
yeah, so there isn't much to go on right now. So
let's start this class trial.
Oh fuck, we're in session?
In session. I always think it says intermission at first. I was like, oh, already? Shit.
Let's...
Yeah, let's... Okay, who done it? Yes.
I'll punish everyone
and all the Mono kids.
Yeah.
And that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live.
Yeah.
And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Yeah.
Wow! An actual talking robot!
You are one.
Never seen one of those before.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
circumstances?
Question mark? Yeah.
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
Oh, hey, Rantaro. Hey, how's it going?
The overall production.
Hey, that's the hero.
Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
Right, Tenko and Mew.
What's there to even talk about? The Blacken is the mastermind, Kokichi. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of, too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
And Maki, and I'm the black.
We need to be
End of
absolutely
discussion.
sure. If we don't positively identify the victim,
I want to see
the
Kontas.
person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Thank you, Kibo.
Yeah.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious?
Just the next.
What a pain.
Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth.
Diggy, 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 diggy.
Yeah, maybe...
The clothes in the toilet.
No, I was saying, like, maybe Kaito or Kiki did this to, throw us all... Or maybe Kaito, I could say.
The victim has to be Kaito.
He just
Kaito was
clothes.
taken prisoner by Kokichi,
Correct.
Yep.
so he could have killed him whenever he wanted. And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Correct.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
Nah, dog, his clothes.
And the culprit must be Kokichi. We lost a really good guy today.
His the
If only mages could cast revive spells.
fuck. God damn it, Himiko.
There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. It's too early to declare who the victim is.
The victim.
So I'm going to declare it could be any.
So what exactly do we talk about for this first half?
Kokichi can't because there's no evidence.
Get out of here. Boom! Wrong, girl!
Counter!
I think I go for the V counter because I don't care.
Yeah, what does it do?
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Points and more mana coins. I'm at max.
Oh, okay.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Girl.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Okay? Who the fuck undressed Kokichi?
Yeah.
Ever since you found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. But why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito was still alive. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I needed to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think you'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Hmm? What about them?
Something peculiar about those clothes.
Bloodstain? I honestly don't know. I think it'd be the bloodstain.
I'm going with two. I have a feeling.
That's it!
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, it's sticking out. Why would it?
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty.
Oh yeah, that's the one he puts in.
Yeah,
There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well.
Yeah.
they stole his arm.
So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Oh no.
Alright.
So whoever killed Kaito has a third arm.
Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you.
Everyone starts off saying that, and we always prove them wrong.
Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
I mean, like Golem does. Toilet paper can't possibly strangle someone. It's like, you're not technically wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Oh yeah.
Alright, what do we got?
I should have put on Himiko's thing.
The coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press is rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else but Kaito. If you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
Advance.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand, then be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Okay, yeah, but I know that's not. He's wrong. We can't conclude Kaito's dead on
He
that.
always dressed himself in a rather odd
Kaito's
manner.
coat?
He never.
Hold on. Let me look at Kaito's coat.
Yeah, his left sleeve was sticking out, and that's the rebuttal. He did stick his hand in the
Yeah.
left sleeve.
Arms through his coat sleeves.
Yeah, okay.
I'll cut through your words.
Sometimes they go for a roundabout way, so
Yes,
it
it's
scares
true.
me.
Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
For some reason.
He's kind of a fucking loser like that.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
And this is not a unique circumstance in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Unless it's a bluff.
Then maybe neither of his arms were through his sleeves.
What the fuck does that mean?
Sorry, everyone.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
Sleep.
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Everyone relies on me. Rely on me. Maki? What's really going on? Seems you made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. Why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead,
He's still
the
laughing in the
killing
back.
game would be over.
So is Monotaro.
And Rantaro.
True.
He completely forgot he died.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Kibo, don't.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
I knew it. The EXISAL did it.
An EXISAL?
Yeah.
What? Why is an EXISAL here?
Whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Pardon me?
What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off.
God damn it.
That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Why are you now more machine than man?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Yeah. You fucking dumbasses.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
Yeah, stupid.
Dumbasses.
You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
They're both totally dead.
Mm-hmm. That's just an EXISAL's voice software.
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh.
Hey, don't get this video demonetized.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
Over 1,000.
3.
Thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
No.
That's right, Cracker Jack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself. I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
No, you didn't.
No.
Evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera.
It's
It was in
fried.
the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Monokuma, do we have Adobe Premiere anywhere?
Alrighty then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Monokuma grabbed the camera from the EXISAL, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor,
Oh, dude, look at that.
and played the tape for us.
Is this a VGA cable? Why does it still have a VGA cable? I only have HDMI here. Photoshop.
The blood did not go that far out. Kokichi, are you secretly a maid? A shitty maid?
Huh?
No, because of the sensor thing.
Yeah, I know.
Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this? I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed.
Through your fingers? What the fuck? I was glued to the screen. You weren't?
Yeah, come on.
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way.
Bullshit.
This video camera
None of us here are
has the
doctors.
basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it.
Pause.
And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
So he went outside to do
If
it.
it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
No.
What if it's Kaito pulling our leg again?
More video has been added. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death.
You people did not investigate again, didn't you?
I can't believe he died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine.
Kiba, would you like to help?
Stop it. Now I'm starting to not feel well.
Stop throwing up, people.
Probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
Makes sense.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this EXISAL.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is... You.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene.
And, yep, that's about it.
As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
Wrong.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an EXISAL after I killed Kaito.
Right.
Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Please stop pointing that huge gun at me.
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
No,
No.
the views.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer.
Split opinion, me alone.
But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko and Oshima created, right?
It's
You
pronounced
are
Junko.
beloved Junko and Oshima.
Junko, come on.
Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
Good us.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends?
Kokichi wanted... No, because he didn't go for the flashback or Kaito.
He didn't go, what do you mean didn't go for the flashback?
The flashback, like, the five of us got. Kaito and Kokichi weren't there, so we won't know who Junko is.
Okay.
So,
That's
it's
not
leading
how
me,
this goes.
it's leading me more to believe that it's Kaito in there.
That doesn't sound like the kind of
Or it's
game
neither of them
Kokichi
in there.
or Monokuma or
It's a
Junko would
giant ass
play.
Exisal. Because they can't fit in the Exisal, because only the Monokubs could fit in the
I'm
Exisal.
tired of it. The remnants of despair
We'll see.
were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video.
Of hitting the play button.
Yeah.
There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us. Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Yes.
And that I am? Why would you say
Are
that?
suggesting one of us is the culprit?
Potentially. What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
That's not possible.
Yeah, it totally is.
What?
No, I
We've said that
didn't
for
say
every
that.
class trial the
I
whole
was
time.
just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting. But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Jesus Christ.
Kiba, you might want to step away.
Just crushes him.
Peppers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again. The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Interesting.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
So Steve, the only one who get in those Exisals besides the Monokubs is Ryoma. Let that sink in for a second.
It's fine. Because Kokichi is the culprit.
Please stop.
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds.
How? When?
What?
The footage shows he did it.
No, it doesn't.
Kokichi has to be the only option.
You are seriously, like, going more and more up my suspicion radar. The only option? Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that? No, we aren't.
This class trial has 2.5 more hours to go.
At least. Safety function.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. You all saw that footage from earlier, right?
It was so graphic. Kaito was a victim.
Kaito got crushed to death.
Squish, squish.
What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
That's right.
Just
No, no.
leaves Kokichi then.
Me? It's Kokichi after all.
The culprit is Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game.
Maybe it's not the
And
safety phone.
Kaito's killer.
It is.
It is? Which one?
It was crushed to death. That's
okay.
pretends right now, but is that even possible?
There's no doubt.
Yeah, like I said, I just like seeing them all.
Yeah, okay.
Death.
Okay.
Because he should have been alive if he was crushed to death. And I just contradicted.
Right.
Yeah.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
A safety function.
Yeah, there was a big fucking, like, writing message there.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
Please don't make the argument, Evo, of it didn't work on you, so it doesn't work.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
Roll out of the way! Oh
What
no.
we saw in that video. He was already dead by then?
I think they're both dead and they just killed each other.
Infrared sensor of the
Yeah.
safety
That poison tipped
function of the
arrows,
module
like.
bomb.
There. I mean, he could have, or fake Kokichi could have potentially done the hydraulic press after the, death. That doesn't make him the culprit.
No. I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose.
Also, the video camera is working.
Yeah.
It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and EXISAL's remote control.
And the camera.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
You guys.
Come on.
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
Rantaro.
What?
Yes, there is a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. Where is it?
What? Kaito's coat?
The hole.
No, it's the poison.
He said around the hydraulic press.
In the bathroom is around the hydraulic press.
Okay. Guys, go guys. Okay.
I was wrong!
Everyone's staring at me. I screwed up. They think I'm a fraud. I was going for... Oh, it fucking hit him. Small empty bottle. Yeah.
No?
There's an empty bottle in the
Shit.
bathroom with poison written on the label. There are various kinds of poisons. They aren't all necessarily fatal.
Oh no!
But that one was. The crossbow then? The hydraulic press.
Okay, let's go through them all.
Poison?
Why is it... Why is... Okay. Would it just be this?
I guess so.
And what is that?
Fucking God.
Okay, I guess...
Okay, so my guess is the crossbow,
Or the arrow.
the arrows, maybe.
Crossbow.
The blood-tipped arrows then.
Oh,
The blood trail then.
yeah, I got it now. It wasn't about how he got killed. It was evidence that he wasn't killed there.
Okay,
Yeah, okay, well.
This is it!
We just...
our bad.
We just messed up what they were
There's
asking.
a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged. The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
By the way, I sketched this really quickly to make it easy for you all because none of you guys even knew.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. No, it was the other
Also
bathroom in
inside
the hangar.
bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
I feel like we're hating on the characters a little too much now.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, okay.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
Yeah.
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guess that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests a cause of death. Yeah, I was literally one step ahead.
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon. I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
We literally use a lottery machine.
Yeah.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
Oh my god, did you shoot Kaito?
I'm not freaking out.
Did you try to shoot Kokichi and accidentally shot Kaito?
Anyone could have shot Kaito with those arrows. I mean, yeah.
Just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not possible. I can show you. The one that left that small hole in Kaito's sleeve.
I think it's the crossbow.
There. You do it with just an arrow. Are you saying they stabbed him with it? Everyone's staring at me. I think I'm a frog. God damn it.
This is it!
The empty poison bottle.
Oh, me?
I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
Okay, we are just really well, I'm bugging up.
I fucked up a couple in the last one as well.
Yeah.
With the poison.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow?
Not yet.
No, he was shot with an arrow.
That crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Can we just kill Himiko?
He is not the culprit.
No.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Then
No
let's
shit.
show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
Okay. I like the EXISAL still in the background
Yeah.
for this.
Okay, so it's probably poison.
3 arrows?
I wonder
Hanger's
who
front
shot
shoulder.
Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery,
No,
right,
the
guys?
window.
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
Wrong.
Nah, bathroom
We
window.
couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
Very.
If we couldn't go in the
And
hangar,
and it's gonna be like, that means Himiko could be the killer. It's like, nah, she didn't know how to build the crossbow.
Yeah.
See, so I'm the culprit.
Kaito would have been in there, but the murder weapon was a crossbow. Knowing that, we should be able to visualize the murder.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow.
Cheeky little. Yeah.
fired. Hit
Me?
That's wrong!
That is seriously fucking wrong.
You are dumb. Am I the only one who looked at all in this case?
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow.
Okay, let's give Kibo some credit. He found the clothes because we didn't want to.
True.
There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means it seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
I hate you, Maki. Like, I actually hate you now.
Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends?
God fucking damn it, Maki.
It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too.
What? We literally eliminated him first.
You're always suspicious of your friends. Maki. You seem like you're kind of on edge. Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial.
Thank you,
So
Kokichi.
we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
Yes.
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows. In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Thank you, Kibo.
Alright.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Well, if Kokichi says so.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am!
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted!
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious. Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit, I swear!
Did you forget to?
Kokichi's the suspicious one! Maki too! They're both the culprits!
Nice.
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research
We're
lab.
doing a three-way.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the culprit!
Alright, so one of them has to be talking to themselves.
Kibo's account.
I went to the
I'm the
hangar,
number one
but
suspect, because I was in the hangar.
I was punishing my magic.
What do you
Did
mean
not
you're
claim the
punishing your
crossbow.
magic?
There's a good magic source around there.
Smokey, stop getting into two fucking debates.
I'm the number one suspect.
I went there empty-handed.
Oh, fuck. Please, 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 please.
Kokichi
And I
did
love
Hi.
You and I left empty-handed. Okay, well, yeah, that's true. Steven.
We should look at the inconsistency in her testimony. There's a lie there somewhere.
In her testimony,
Because I was in the hangar.
I'm the number one suspect.
if you are the culprit, then explain the crossbow.
Source around there.
It doesn't matter at all.
So I went there empty-handed.
Oh, the number one.
I heard it.
Yay.
Can we all, please,
Just
not
shut-
do
yeah.
that?
No more of that, please.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed. But that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
He looked very evil for some weird reason.
You ever seen Kaiba? He looked like Kaiba.
Yes, Himiko was definitely
Kaibo.
carrying a large black bag.
AKA Kaiba boy.
No, that was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me.
Okay, Himiko, please.
Jesus Christ.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
Wait, did you just bring it to the trial too?
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
Wait! That's wrong! I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it! It's the truth! Please believe me!
Well, you did give me your panties, so yes.
They weren't panties, they were bloomers.
Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you! If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying!
That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? He was acting very suspiciously.
I'm not the culprit!
But you brought the crossbow.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
Yep.
Correct.
I didn't even use the crossbow!
Correct.
Why did you have?
Another true statement.
And that's all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah! 'Cause Kokichi won't shut up! Get out of my head, Kokichi!
Yep,
it's all my
fault.
fault.
To hit Kaido with the crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Could Himiko have done this? That's the question.
Alright.
Not the culprit!
So what disproves...
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
So what does it say about the... It might be the crossbow again, because, you know...
Yeah.
It was stored in the large black case. It's complicated to assemble and we difficult... Yeah, so I think we use
Yeah.
crossbow again for saying that...
Yep, that's true.
I didn't do anything else.
Use the crossbow!
I didn't even use the crossbow. I think
That's
that's...
all! I didn't do anything else in the hangar!
Wait, that's agree.
Yeah.
Fuck. You agree with me, right, Shuiki?
Man, it's really true. Himiko is like the Walmart of truth.
Me? Shut up. Now everybody doubts me.
I was wrong.
I made a mistake. I need to think it over again.
Not the culprit!
It's the first degree with the crossbow.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Gary?
That's true.
It's this one.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. I didn't even use a crossbow.
Use the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
She wasn't properly
The
licensed.
crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But
So
I
pick
don't
us.
believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
She didn't teach me that! Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before?
Oh, sorry, I just blanked. Kokiki said, right?
Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me. So, I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
He just did.
Sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie.
That's a
I
lie.
didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Like that Metallica song.
Why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
Asked to. Perhaps the person who asked was...
Maki.
I'm thinking Maki. It was Maki, right? Why would I ask for such a thing?
Kaito the weapon.
Everyone's staring at me. Screwed up. They think I'm a fraud.
My bad.
It has to be
Kaito?
Kaido, then.
That's it.
Okay.
Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar.
What? No.
Yeah. Well,
Maki could have asked.
I mean, here's the thing: is anyone else could have brought it there, but those two are the only two that would have had to ask someone else to bring it. Is the argument here?
Okay.
Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
He's pointing a gun at me right now.
Like me. Nuh-uh. I hate you.
But I like you.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that, maybe Kaito was trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. Don't you worry, I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki,
I agree with
teach
that.
this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Presumably,
Wasn't my problem.
Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
And there's proof of that.
Or Kokichi's clothes.
Yeah, where's his clothes?
This is it! Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes on the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
So Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
Then it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Maki's been acting strangely. But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. Because in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that EXISAL? Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying?
Beep boop.
We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the EXISAL and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this EXISAL has a voice changer.
It what?
Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi. But no more. Sorry for the wait, guys. The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
Oh, it's Buzz Lightyear.
Sweet.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all? Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this EXISAL.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito is alive after all. No, maybe. That's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away from the truth. You fuckers.
Fucking hell, I don't know, dude. The victim's Kaito.
I feel like Kokichi.
Shit. Alright.
What's what we have now, because like Kaito is a victim. What's the matter, Shuichi? You just gotta say with confidence. I can't look away from the truth. My influence went down.
I was just thinking out loud to myself. And
I'm trying, I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaito.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
Despair will never die! Good, good! This is already more entertaining! Now, the Ultimate Academy is
What?
proud to present its very own
Oh, I guess it is 50-50,
phenomenal
huh?
trial
I can't wait for the EXISAL to go up.
Alright, let's give it everything we've got!
it's punishment time.
But why is Kokichi naked? Also, Kaito's my last survivor. There's a game.
Oh, yep, he's going up.
Don't worry, Gonta is here to protect us.
Hell yeah. Like he
Is,
said he was...
is he coming up?
Oh no.
Oh, Himiko's the last one now.
Alright, well.
Don't worry, he might just be up in heaven with us.
The EXISAL is just like, hey guys, come on.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the EXISAL.
I got this. Unless he comes out of the EXISAL, we can't confirm that.
Yes.
Right.
But he said that he can't leave the EXISAL because he's injured.
Lucky.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Lucky.
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's
Up
shirt.
to
I got this. Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
Mastermind of
I
alive.
want to believe Kaito is still
Mastermind.
alive and defeated the Mastermind.
Oh wait, well,
The Mastermind is still alive. Inside that EXISAL.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got this. Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
alright. What happens if you fail this part?
I like it. Yeah, you guys are wrong, I think.
There is a good chance that you guys are probably wrong because the evidence doesn't say that.
Want to believe it. In a way, I still can't.
Okay, Rantaro, get out of the EXISAL.
The evidence. The evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
Mew comes out of it.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
That's wrong.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
What a sick joke!
What a goof.
Still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you think, Maki? Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
He is.
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Oh god, it's over already.
I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
If you say so, Kokichi.
Yeah. You're the one in the giant death robot. Ain't no one opposing that.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
Not really clearing
If
things
you
up.
need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first.
Says I, Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I really messed that up.
I
Shut
didn't
up
take the
already.
crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
What?
But
Is that
only
even
one crossbow was taken.
Correct.
The other two are still in my research lab.
Can't you testify?
Only one arrow was fired.
What?
Only
How
one.
could they both shoot each other?
By the way, crossbow shots hurt a lot.
What the?
My wound is still aching something fierce.
Yeah, I put you out of your misery then.
Shall I put you?
What was that kiss now? I feel like that goes against the information I have.
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But one crossbow.
Crossbow.
The other two are
Still
still.
in my research lab.
Crap, she testified. Steven.
No. Not even scared. Don't look at the heat right now.
I'm looking at this.
It makes me sad.
What do you mean, one arrow?
Me?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
What?
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because... there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
It would have been a lot easier if, they crushed those two.
Yeah.
3? I know I only gave him one. Kaito even told me to only bring him one. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said that she only brought one. What is going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko is lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. I need to think. Alright, everyone, let's go for a crazy ride.
Yeah! So Maki brought more arrows?
Maybe.
And those arrows are the reason Kaito died.
Yeah.
We're sure that she went there, right?
Who, Maki?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, we're not? Okay.
We don't have proof.
Okay, I thought
And that's all that matters in this game.
Truth. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? Well, considering we
That-
literally just fucking said that.
Yeah. 1, 2, 7.
What if there were like 12 different options? Why are there 4? What if it's 4?
Okay.
How many arrows were recovered from the scene?
What if Kaito had some?
Why would Kaito have some? He was like knocked unconscious and dragged there.
But before then, he was going to go to battle with Kokichi.
You think he just stored 2 arrows in his asshole?
Probably.
I guess it could have happened.
No.
Wow.
What that?
You suck!
Gar?
We're running out of time here, Steve.
Oh
We
no!
can't afford to do this. Inside the hangar from Himiko.
From the start.
Okay. No, because we need to have another question in this.
No, because Himiko brought one.
Literally impossible.
Yes, no, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, just tell me. Alright, she's dead.
I think this isn't one where if I get one wrong, then maybe go through it all again. What, did you not think of that?
No. Who brought the other arrows? Okay. Okay. Well, it's either Kaito or Maki. And I think it's Maki.
What about Kokichi? No. Okay. I'm thinking Kokichi.
Okay. Himiko, Kokichi, or a third party.
It was fucking third.
Yeah,
I just saw that, like, oh, they're leaving it ambiguous. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's like we don't have any proof for, like, anyone else.
So you actually ran that person over that time.
Yeah. It all makes sense.
After a couple tries and a horrific on-site collision.
Yeah.
My head's bloody.
That the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
Don't do that. That's your fault.
It's your
That's
fault.
just a guess.
You're the one with a wet mouth.
There's no way a third party exists.
Why?
Come
If
on,
a
Mom.
third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off.
Oh. Did Maki go in with her own crossbow and
Yeah.
shoot?
It was completely closed off. But can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way that we haven't figured out yet.
Electro bomb.
I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? Okay, what the fuck is the name of it?
A bomb. But there's like a space there.
Electro... Is that gonna be it? Oops. EXISAL.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not saying an E. Unless I don't know how to spell it. Okay.
Right there.
E... X...
Okay.
I-S-A-L.
So they got the Exisal. Oh, Maki used her electro hammer to
Indeed.
disable an
Yep.
Exisal.
Yeah. Easy.
So it was Maki's hammer.
Maki's or Kaito's.
The EXISAL. The EXISAL could be used to enter the hangar.
Correct.
We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the EXISALs, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an EXISAL.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even need to go in. A crossbow's a ranged weapon.
EXISAL entered the hangar last night.
It'd be very hard to shoot from the fucking bathroom window.
But for the no, like the hangar door opened and she shot from the hangar door.
Yeah, I guess that's also the thing, because Kokiki would have had his back towards him.
Mm-hmm.
So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an EXISAL?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an EXISAL. After all, the hangar is where the EXISALs are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an EXISAL comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an EXISAL, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the EXISAL every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an EXISAL and entered the hangar? But can just anyone pilot an EXISAL?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Nice.
Nipples too?
Anyway, this third party commandeered an EXISAL and infiltrated the hangar.
I'm so glad we just brushed some things off in this game.
Just forget about that.
The same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an EXISAL. It's not possible.
Why?
What? Not possible.
Maki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why won't you tell me?
Okay.
Is it gonna be the hammer finally? Heck, is
or
electronic.
if someone
used
was
electro
piloting an
hammer.
EXISAL,
There are quite a
they
few.
could
Okay.
have used it to enter the hangar.
Correct.
That's not possible.
Okay.
Is operating the EXISAL really that difficult?
Nope, you just gotta use your nipples.
Do we even know how to get inside an EXISAL? Outside the hangar, there were 4 EXISALs. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Yep.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an EXISAL. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
It's not impossible. There's one way to summon Exile. How to kill them.
All the way at the end. You sure about that? Of course. Gotta use your nipples, Steve.
I am.
EXISALs. And they're moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers...
There we go.
That's wrong!
My nipples!
Oh, so Iki, you also use your nipples too.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one.
Sorry.
There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the EXISALs.
But you know, why didn't you just take it with you after?
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an EXISAL.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 EXISALs. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing EXISAL taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer.
Oh fuck, he's lying.
How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
Maki roll.
Identity of the third party. The Electro Hammer gives us a clue.
Oh shit.
I saw 4 exasalts at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaito. This morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. The culprit must have used the electric hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us that I think could do that.
It's you!
Gotti!
Dumbass!
Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
Surprise, surprise, it's the assassin.
What are you saying?
That's robophobic, Steve.
Remember what Kokichi said.
But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exisal, it'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it?
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning.
Wait, where's your electro hammer? I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Also, you could have just given it to one of us. Like, I wouldn't mind having a second one.
No, you don't understand. Like, she prefers not to use weapons that she isn't familiar with.
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki.
Wrong.
And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki
Give it up, Steve.
party.
What happened to fucking Kaito's hammer?
She also knows how to assemble the crossbow.
They used it to disable Maki's hammer.
Later.
Damn it.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the exisal with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic.
And then you.
Why are you doing this?
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exisal, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit.
If you say so.
Kokichi's close again. Because thank God, Kibo. You're truly the MVP. Ow.
You're right.
Fuck.
I used the electro hammer, and I used the exisal to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
So he's not listening to me at all, but I can't back down
You're
here.
right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exisal to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They
Poison.
were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
No! Don't push me back!
The murder
Jesus
weapon.
Christ, Steve.
I can't even.
Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
I don't want to think that Maki's the culprit. I want to believe her. That.
The arrows
That's
left
okay.
holes in
But I
their
have to
clothes.
Genji the fuck out of her right now.
Think about the locations.
I won't
of
be able
the
to get on
wounds.
on a professional Overwatch team if I don't do
They were
this.
on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
Oh my God.
That's why the
Ethan.
crossbow can't be the murder weapon.
This is actually bad.
Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
Feel free to show Steve how much you support him in those comments down below, everybody.
Left holes in their clothes.
Whatever. I'm doing the best I can.
Locations of the wounds.
And that's by far the worst part, Steve.
An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a...
Alright.
We good?
We good.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation.
Someone drank it.
There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Man, your research lab is really fucking with shit, Shuichi.
What's the matter?
Steven, don't put your drink on top of bongos, man. You insane madman.
Oh no.
Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
No, it's Moogie.
There's no way she is. Cause why would she kill Kaito?
Misfire.
I can't understand if you don't explain anything.
I feel an intermission coming up.
Is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
The sacrifice that Maki is talking about must be Maki's like, it's all of us.
That's it! She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Yep.
Then by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer.
But why would the ultimate assassin do something so cold-hearted?
Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
No. You don't count.
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
No. There's still some mysteries.
We haven't even reached the intermission yet.
What happened and tried to hide it from us?
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have...
Why were you naked?
But this isn't over.
Yeah.
We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Yeah.
Me? Shuichi? Are you telling me to kill myself?
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
Wait a minute. What if Maki was the second one to kill somebody?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Well, what if Kaito killed Kokichi, then Maki killed...
Kaito. So that makes Kaito the black, and then Maki gets off scot-free.
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth.
Although it might have been Kokichi, I still don't know yet.
That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
Oh yeah, I totally did.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
No.
Yeah. When I went to
We
see
kissed
him
and everything.
We've uploaded it, but it's only on the school server for some reason. I didn't even know we had a server.
I see.
You could totally walk it after the trial. Oh.
Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone.
Especially Angie.
Poor Angie.
Shuichi, you're so persistent. Are you always like that?
14 restraining orders, yes.
think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
Yeah, let's keep things on track here.
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Yeah, okay, we got like an hour and a half. Well, more like an hour, because the last half hour is just us, like, revealing everything and doing the fucking last showdown.
Okay.
Yeah, so... God, I was expecting the Maki reveal to be much later, so now it's leading me to believe it's not Maki.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm thinking, you know, what we said in the middle, she might be a second killer who gets away with it.
I mean,
I don't know,
Smokey hasn't been, like, anything in this case.
Smokey hasn't been anything, like, ever, right?
In the last case, she was there with us when we heard a noise.
I thought you were going to say the last case, she certainly was there.
Alright, so I think I'm going to stick with Maki right now.
We'll see. I still don't know. Like, I think we have a couple good ideas going around, but we'll just have to wait and see what the second half brings us.
Yeah, or maybe it's Kaito and Kokichi both. No. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, alright, well, we'll talk to you guys next time. Just,
Yep,
you know,
we'll figure all this out in the next episode. See you guys later.